Alright, so the modified side plank is just like this, and you can make it harder throughout if you feel like you're in this in-between space between like your shoulder not being strong enough to hold the side plank for very long, but also if you do a modified side plank, sometimes your abs aren't feeling it as much, so like there's got to be an in-between. So in this video, I'm going to take you through some modified side plank variations so that you can ramp it up, and then you can slowly start to get into that more straight leg side plank. So knees in line with the hips, booty squeeze, legs behind at about 90 degrees. You're going to keep your points, your knee point down. You're going to lift your hips and draw your elbow in towards you, pressing through it. So we're gonna lift up here, and this is the first one. You could just hold open like this, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your abs, keeping hips on top of each other, chest open. All right, so that's option number one. Number two is taking your arm up here and then folding it inward and going towards the hip and then opening back up. So this one's a little twist, and it's gonna work the front body along the abs from oblique to hip. And your hips will go back slightly and then come forward, and that's okay. So the next one you can do is anytime you're like pulling something towards you or moving your arm in another variation. So like if I had, for example, a band in front of me, I could pull my arm out in front of me and then do like a banded row. Even just the act of holding and pulling my arm makes it more challenging on the stabilizer muscles here. And then another one I like to do is an arm overhead motion. So taking your arm and reaching up and then drawing your elbow down. Reach up and draw your elbow down. The one thing we don't want to do is like collapse in like this. We want to stay straight and tight through here, up and over. So if you're between side plank moves, try those out. Slowly progress those with time, and then try out your tall side plank or your normal side plank, I guess. I don't like to call exercises normal or non-normal because, you know, what is normal? Really, whatever's normal is what's normal for you, and, you know, I think we can